guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am pumped because we are going to be testing out a brand new brand called Believe Beauty, which is exclusive to Dollar General. So all the products here are $5 and under, which I think is amazing. You guys know I never judge makeup based on where it comes from or how much it costs. I judge it based off of how it performs, how it looks, how it wears. So I'm all about the affordable makeup products, and I have found some really amazing products at both Dollar Tree and Dollar General and Family Dollar. Like, don't underestimate these places because sometimes you just never know what you're gonna find there. So I have actually been on the hunt trying to find these products at my local Dollar Generals, and I have not been able to have any luck. But it's so weird because they actually reached out to me, Believe Beauty, and they sent me over all of these products, which I thought was so kind. So thank you to them. This video is not sponsored or anything, but they did send me the products, which I thought was super sweet. So yeah, I'm excited. So we're gonna be playing with some new products today and kind of just hanging out, you know, chatting, seeing what's good, what's not good, and hopefully we have a lot of great products here because everything is very affordable, so we shall see. But I hope you guys enjoy. As always, don't forget to grab a snack. And let's get started. Okay, don't have much of a snacks today, but as always, I have my lemon water, so we're good. So we are gonna start off with the brows, of course. So there is one thing that they don't have. They don't have like a pomade or a brow powder. At least I don't have anything here from them. So I'm first gonna just go in with a brow pencil. I might just fill in my whole brows with this. I don't know, we'll see how it wears, but this is the Believe Beauty Brow Defining Pencil, and this one is in the shade Dark Brown. Looks like a really just traditional, nice brow pencil. It comes with a spoolie, which I really, really love. So I'm gonna just start by outlining my brows. Oh wow, this is like really creamy. Ooh, this is like very creamy. I might just, you know what? Let me just fill in the brows. I haven't filled in my brows with a pencil in so long. I always use a pomade. You guys know that, but let's just go with it for the sake of the video since they don't have a pomade. I don't believe so. At least I don't have one with me, like I said. Wow, this is really creamy. This might be a little too dark, but you know, it's all good. I'm kind of curious to see how this is gonna wear throughout the day just because it is such a creamy formula, but I mean, it is really nice. Okay, yeah, it's one of those pencils where like it's gonna kind of get dull as you use it because it's so creamy, you know what I'm saying? So might just be really good, I think, for filling in the brows, not so much maybe outlining, just because you can see like it works, and I do like it, but it's a little too creamy for like really like being precise with your brows and creating that really sharp tail, which I usually go for. So just something to keep in mind. I'm gonna go in with some concealer right now just to clean up the brows. This one is your Covered Liquid Concealer, and this one is in the shade Fair. This is probably gonna be too light for me, but you know what we do. We make it work. So I'm gonna just take this on the back of my hand, and I'm going to take a tiny concealer brush just to clean up these brows. I cannot wait to use that concealer on my under eyes because it feels super creamy, and the color, like, it's light, but it's not as light as what I thought it was going to be for it being the shade Fair. Okay, brows are all cleaned up. I'm gonna move into the eyeshadow, of course. I'm gonna start by priming. So I don't believe that they have a new eyeshadow primer, so I'm gonna just use this one from Broadway Colors, which, sticking with Dollar General, this is from Dollar General. It's like been one of my favorite eye primers. It kind of looks like the Urban Decay primer potion, like the packaging, but yeah, this is really good, and it's like $4, and it's just a nice all-around eye primer. Makes your shadows last, they don't crease, you know, everything that we want in an eye primer. So they have these really cute little eyeshadow palettes here. They have a purple one and a blue one as well, but I have a red liquid lipstick, so I want to do something neutral on the eyes so that it doesn't clash, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I know you guys are probably gonna kill me in the comments because it's another neutral look. I'm sorry, but this is what we're working with today. I don't see a whole lot of transition colors in here, so I'm probably gonna have to dig into the bronzer that's in here just because I don't want this video to be a fail, so I'm gonna purposely, you know, try to make it work. So first, what I'm going to do is take this Get Glowing Highlight and Contour Palette. This one is in medium deep. Comes with a bronzer, blush, and highlight, and I'm going to use the bronzer shade right here. I'm going to take that as my neutral blending color. I'm going to just run that right in the crease. It's like a soft brown. It's a nice color. It's just very neutral, very light. Then I'm going gonna jump into this eyeshadow palette right here. This one is their eyeshadow palette in Nearly Nude. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this really deep cranberry shade. They actually do have some brushes as well, which I think is amazing because they actually look really, really good. Like, look at this. This looks like a nice ass brush. So this is a blending brush. It's just like the Believe Beauty blending brush. And I'm gonna just take that deep color and I'm gonna apply that on the outer crease. Wow, look at that pigment. Crazy. Oh, that's so pretty. These are some of my favorite colors to use, like that red, warm, like brown. Oh, it's so nice. And I feel like it looks so good, especially with like brown eyes. I mean, with any eye color, but colors like this, I think really make brown eyes pop. This brush is super soft, very fluffy. I'm literally tapping my brush in so lightly because this is like extremely pigmented. It's like not even funny. I'm gonna go into this creamy frosty white shade right here. They also do have micellar water makeup wipes, which I'm gonna be using today. Like as I go, I always like to have wipes like when I do my makeup, and I like to spot clean brushes with my wipes as well. Just kind of spot cleaning the brush that I'm about to use, which is the Anastasia number 18 brush. It's my favorite, like all over the lid brush. Ooh, look at that pigment. I didn't even spray my brush. Like, my brush is a little bit wet from the makeup wipe, like from cleaning it off, but like, that is insane. How pretty is that shade? I'm gonna actually apply that all over. Kind of just covered that brown that I did in the crease, but whatever. This is just too pretty not to use all over. I love that shade. That is so pretty. I just popped on some eye tapes really quick. I'm gonna go into this other eyeshadow palette. This one is called Golden Disco. Has a bunch of shimmers in here, and I think I'm gonna just use that shimmery. Oh wow, it actually looks green now that I put it up to the light. I thought it was gonna be like a black. Okay, it kind of looks black. If you actually look at it, it looks like a super dark green, but I'm gonna use it today kind of like as a black shade. It looks like a black dark green. Hopefully it doesn't clash with the lip color. I'm gonna use this other brush. This is kind of like a little bit of a flat brush, but it's a little fluffy as well. It's also from Believe Beauty, Avi. I'm gonna kind of just take that black shade and start smudging it out on the outer crease. Kind of want to deepen that up a little bit. I'm not going to do like winged liner with this shadow because I'm going to use like an actual liquid liner, but I just want to like kind of deepen that up a little bit to add some darkness because I really want that lid shade to pop, and I feel like the contrast is really pretty with like the dark and that light shade. I'm just going to blend those edges out. Be very careful with these though. They are very pigmented. I always tell you guys, just be super gentle whenever you're using darker colors, especially because it's so hard to fix eyeshadow mistakes. I feel like it's almost impossible sometimes for me. So you have to be very gentle and just a little bit at a time and then gradually build it up. Look at how pretty that is. I feel like this could be like a really pretty like prom eyeshadow look. You know what I mean? Like it's just classic, it's smoky. I'm kind of curious about this like white shade right here, like all over the lid as well, to make that pop even more. So I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use that same brush that I was using. It's kind of like the, oh, okay, yeah, it's kind of like the color that I used, but it's a little bit lighter. Ooh, I like that. I wasn't gonna do black. I was kind of just gonna keep that shade all over the lid, but I just really wanted to make this a little bit more smoky. I'm gonna use some eyeliner today. This one is the liquid liner in a Midnight Jaguar. It's just like a really nice black pen liner. They also do have a brown. I wonder how the brown would look with this. Maybe we should skip it because I do have some black. I don't know if brown would be the best. The black is in dark, I mean the brown liner is in dark champagne. I don't know if I like that. Should we do brown? Maybe, see how it looks? If not, I'll go over it with the black. Yeah, no, let's do the black. Okay, Okay, so it's not super black. It's almost like a dark gray eyeliner or like an off black. Okay, so yeah, it's not black, but I mean, maybe if you were looking for something that isn't black, like for a specific look, it could work. It's not bad. Definitely not a favorite. So far, this is probably the thing that I'm not crazy about. Like I said, it's not bad, but I usually prefer a black liner. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some mascara and lashes. I don't know why I always say pop. I'm gonna pop this on. I'm gonna pop that. Like, that's just like my word, pop. Okay, so there's two mascaras over here. I don't really like to use mascaras on my top lashes. Like, I don't like to judge them because my lashes are so short. So we're gonna really test it out when I do the lower lashes. But I think I'm gonna go in with the Extended Lash Lengthening Mascara. It has like a really nice gold tube. I smell everything, but the wand seems really flexible. So I am gonna do a quick coat. Ouch, I almost like poked myself in the eye. You know when you random get like spasms when you're doing your mascara? It's like 1 minute you're like this, next minute you're like jabbing the mascara in your eyeball. I don't know why that happens. Okay, it seems to be showing up. It doesn't seem to be a really black mascara, but I feel like this is gonna work best for the lower lashes anyway, to be honest, because of the way the wand is looking like to me. But I just need a little quick coat because I'm gonna go in with falsies anyway. So for lashes, I have these Glamorous Finish false lashes. These are in the style, it does not say. I think they might just be the Glamorous Finish ones. Let's do that. Yeah, they look really pretty. I actually really love Dollar General lashes. They have stepped up their game like crazy. So check them out. The Broadway Colors brand has really good lashes, but these look nice, I think, especially with this look. So I'm gonna just apply these. I'm gonna use my fave lash glue, the Kiss lash glue. It's like $2 or $3 at Walmart. And I'm gonna be right back and we're gonna do the skin, which I'm pumped about. Okay, lashes are on. I actually really like these. I think that they're really like just pretty and natural, but they're still really full. Like, I think they look good with this eye look. So I'm digging them. My brows, now that I look at them and I was like looking at myself in the mirror, like up close, my brows look a little harsh, especially this brow. This brow's a little, it's a little biatch. It never wants to cooperate. It always looks different than this one. Like, okay, now we can jump into the skin. So I am first gonna be priming with the Pretty and Primed Stay Put primer. It just looks like this. The packaging kind of reminds me of the brand Collab from Sally's Beauty, like the way that this looks. I don't really know what the claims on this are. So it says the colorless silky face primer helps to smooth the look of skin, extends the wear of makeup, and works with all complexions to create the perfect base. We'll see. It doesn't smell like anything. Okay, it feels like a moisturizer. I don't really see much with smoothing, but I do feel like it is super hydrating. It feels like a moisturizer, like lotion on your face. By the way, I usually let my primer sit for like a minute or two before going in with foundation. I know it probably doesn't seem like that because of the power of editing. When I edit my videos, I'm not gonna sit here for 2 minutes and just wait to apply my foundation, but that's usually what I do because I know I get questions about how long I wait. So I would wait like a minute or two just so the products really sink into your skin. Okay, for foundation, I have this Skin Finish Foundation, mediums full coverage. This actually looks really good. Like, can we talk about this packaging? This is literally glass packaging. Like, what? Oh, and the best part, it comes with a pump. Like, what? That is crazy. So I think I'm gonna mix the shade Ivory and Neutral Tan, or maybe Neutral Tan might fit my needs right now. I'm not like tan at all, but we shall see. And then they also do have a foundation brush. Look at how good this looks. It doesn't have a name on it, but it is just their foundation brush. I took most of the brushes out of the packaging, but how amazing does this brush look? Like, crazy. Okay, so we're gonna just, you know, go with it. I'm gonna apply this with a brush. Oh yeah, no. Neutral Tan might be like a good shade for me. Oh wow. This is actually like, I think, a good color for me. I know that this is super annoying, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm gonna end up getting makeup on my lips regardless. This foundation looks so nice. Did you see that coverage? Like, that really evened out my skin tone like super duper nicely. Okay, look at the difference. Obviously you can see a difference. Foundation, no foundation. Should we put the brightness down a little bit more so you can see Is that better? Hopefully it's not too dark, but wow. Damn, that looks good. All right, let's do the other side now. I definitely do think it's medium coverage, which is really nice. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more because I am breaking out right now, and to add the foundation, I'm gonna go in with this sponge. This is actually from Dollar General. One of you guys told me that this foundation does oxidize, so I'm curious to see if it really does, because it's always the worst thing ever when the foundation looks so good and then it literally turns orange. Damn, this is building up really nice. You can see it is very like dewy. I feel like the foundation is very just like, you know, dewy. The color is really nice on me though. It's not too orange, it's not too light. It's nice. It's building up. Very nice. All right, we're good. I like the way that it looks with both the brush and the sponge. I think the brush is really nice. It's like a good dense packer brush, so it does give you some nice coverage. It doesn't absorb a lot of foundation, which I'm all about. So then I'm gonna go in with the concealer. Like I told you guys from earlier, this is your covered liquid concealer in the shade Fair. Yeah, there isn't much coverage, but concealers like this can be really, really pretty on really natural makeup days, which I think is nice. It's actually not super light coverage. It's a little bit of a medium coverage. Let me try to build it up a little bit. It is very, very creamy and it feels really thin. So it could be like a nice, maybe like summer concealer, like just every day. We'll see how it wears. I think this looks really, really flawless. Like, really evened out my skin tone beautifully. It's blendable, it's creamy, it's sitting really nicely, like, and absorbed into the skin nicely. Like, it's not sitting on top of my face, you know what I mean? Like, it looks really, really good. Okay, so let's go ahead and set this baby up. So this is the matte blur loose powder. This is just the translucent one. I get a little nervous with powders like this because sometimes they tend to be really drying or they just give a crazy, crazy white cast. So we're gonna test this out with Lash as well, but I'm gonna just set like always. That feels super soft, like really, really nice. Okay, before I forget, I'm gonna go ahead and set my brows. I'm gonna use the Eyebrow Styling Gel. This one is just their clear brow mascara. I haven't used a clear brow gel in a while. I usually always use a tinted one, but we'll see. I feel like with these brow products, or the brow pencil in particular, you really need to set because of how creamy it is. Like, I feel like if not, your brows are gonna melt away. I feel like this is kind of taking the product away from the brows. Why is that? Okay, I feel like my face looks a little bit white, so we need to bronze the skin. So I'm gonna go back into this highlight and contour palette once again. I'm gonna take the bronzer shade. This is definitely a red tone bronzer, so be very careful, especially if you have fair skin. It might not be super ideal. I'm gonna take a smaller brush, more of like a domed brush, to really like concentrate that product on there. Okay, for blush, I have a few options. So I have the blush in here, and then I also do have one of their single blushes. And then I have like a blush topper type thing. This is specifically actually their bronzing powder, but I would definitely use this as a blush topper because it has some shimmer in it. I don't know if you can really tell. It could even be like a highlighter if you have some deeper skin tones. So I might actually just use this all over the chest maybe to add a little something. Let's do that now really quick actually. Ooh, pigment. This could be like a really nice just like chest bronzer for the summer, you know? I think it's gonna be a little bit better when I'm a little bit tanner, but it's still really, really pretty. So I think I'm gonna go in with their single blush. So this is their Born to Blush in Creamy Peach. Looks like my perfect shade. Stippling brush, this one's from Amazon. Look at how pigmented that is, that's crazy. Oh, that's pretty. It's like really, really natural, but it's buildable, see? Now I'm gonna be applying some highlight. So I have two of their single highlights. These look gorgeous. And this is their Radiant Finish highlighter. This one is in Pink Pearls. And then the other one that I have is in Champagne Kiss. So I think I'm gonna go in with this one, which is called Pink Pearls. Just to pop that right on there. Oh yeah, this is definitely pinky. You can see it's pretty, but might be better when I have some color to me. Yeah, I might need to be a little tan for that shade. It's really pretty, but I'm gonna go in with the other Champagne Kiss because it's a little bit lighter. They're pretty. They're definitely more of a natural glow. So let's do something. Let me use this one right here from the contour palette just to kind of mix and see. Yeah, these are very natural. They're pretty though. I mean, I'm sure that they are buildable, especially once I set my face. All right, so I am gonna finish up these lower lashes and the inner corner and everything. I'm gonna jump back into this eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna take that white shade. I'm gonna put that right in the inner corners of my eyes to really open that area up. Ooh, is my lash coming up a little bit? Also gonna do a little bit right on the brow bone. I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade right here and apply that on the lower lashes. And then I'm gonna go in with their long-lasting eyeliner in Queen Mauve. It's like a really pretty, like purpley shade. Okay, the mascara is actually showing up on the lower lashes, which is nice. Like a really lightweight formula, you know, I could even probably use this as a brow gel as well, just because it's not a goopy formula. It's like really, really light. And I feel like honestly, it might work better than the other clear brow gel. I just love tinted brow gels more than clear personally, but okay. So finally what I'm gonna do are my lips. I'm gonna go in with not a nude lip today, a bold red. This is their Velvet Matte Liquid Lipstick, and this one is in the shade Cherry on Top. It's just like a super, super bright red. So hopefully this will be good. I'm not gonna line my lips just because I don't have a lip liner, but let's just go with it. This applicator is actually pretty easy to work with as far as like filling in your lips and like kind of like lining them. I'm never perfect at it, but damn, this is really bright, but this is so pretty. I don't have a setting spray with them, but I do have this Broadway Colors matte finish setting spray that I'm gonna use because I feel like I have to set my makeup and I wanna give these products a fair shot. So this is actually a really good setting spray, again, from Dollar General. Oh, cute. Now let's do a little more highlight. So this is the completed makeup look. All in all, I'm very, very impressed. And by the way, I did just take a little snack break because I had to let my camera charge for a little bit. I drank a bunch of lemon water and I had some strawberries, and the lip color is still in place. Let's do a little. Okay, it's not totally kiss proof, but I think this looks really good. You guys know I love my nude lips, but this red is actually really, really beautiful, and I can see myself wearing this like in the summer. I think it's just like the perfect bright red. It makes my teeth look really white. I love this red color and it feels super comfortable. This is probably my favorite thing that I tried so far. I mean, obviously we're gonna see how it wears throughout the day, but it just doesn't feel drying. It just looks really good and I'm happy with it so far. So honestly, you guys, I have a lot of really great products here. Like just my first impression, I'm very pleased with almost everything. I think the face products are probably my favorite. The foundation is really, really beautiful on the skin. The concealer, even though it's not full coverage, I'm here for it. I think it's nice, it's creamy. I like how natural it looks on the skin, and I think it could be a really nice everyday summer concealer because it's super, super lightweight and it's not powdery or anything. I also really, really did like this primer. At first I was like, this is kind of just like a moisturizer, but it was really hydrating and I felt like the foundation went on really beautifully over top. And another thing that I really, really loved were the blushes. I think these are really pretty. The highlighters are also really pretty. I think these are gonna be nice for those people who don't like an excessive glow. Like some people just don't like that really beaming highlight, and that's fine. I think these are nice. This little palette is really cute as well. I personally just feel like it's gonna work best when I do have more color to my skin, especially with the bronzer because it is such a red tone. It's a little dark for me at the moment, but it does work. As you can see, I was able to make it work, but definitely I'm more ideal for tanner skin tones. I think these eyeshadows are great, especially for the price. Obviously, if you do use these, you're gonna need to incorporate maybe like another palette that has more matte transition colors in it because these are like mostly shimmers. But the shimmers and the colors that I did play with today, I'm very, very impressed with. Super blendable, creamy, pigmented, and I really like it. So obviously I created another basic look, but I do like these eyeshadows. The eyebrow gel was like, I'm not super big fan of like clear brow gels, but we'll see how these brows wear throughout the day. Obviously I did put mascara on over top, but we'll see. One thing that I really just wasn't a fan of is this liquid liner. I just felt like the formula is not as black as what I want it to be. As you can see, it's like almost like a really dark gray, so I'm just not a fan of that. That's probably the only thing really that I tried that I wasn't like super impressed with. Also, the eyeliner that I used, it wasn't as creamy as what I like it to be. You probably need like a lighter or something to like melt it to make it look a little bit creamier. It wasn't super drying, but you definitely do have to go over your waterline a couple of times. The translucent powder felt really, really nice. I also wanted to mention that I did take a photo with flash. I turned off all my lights in here. I do have a towel over my window, so it's like completely dark when I took this photo, and you can see it doesn't look bad. Like I've had way worse photos where you guys saw like my face looks totally like a ghost face, but this isn't bad. It does look a little bit white, but it's nothing crazy. And last but not least, these makeup brushes are amazing. You definitely need to go out and get these. I think the eye brushes are nice. The foundation brush is really nice, so double thumbs up. I just feel like we have a lot of really great products, just a couple of misses, but for the price, you can't really beat it. So right now it is pretty early in the day. It's around 1 o'clock. So I am gonna just go about my day, come back in a few hours and let you guys know how everything is wearing. But I'm very happy with this so far, so I'll see you guys in just a few. Hey guys, I'm back. So it is around 7 o'clock right now, so it has been over 6 hours since I first applied this makeup, and this is what everything is looking like right now. By the way, I did change because I did something bad. Do not judge me, do not attack me in the comments. I went to the gym with this makeup on. I really didn't want to go to the gym late at night. I hate going late at night. I like going during the day or in the morning, and I had to get my workout in, so I did go to the gym and I got a lot of stares. I was literally wearing red lips at the gym. I'll talk about it in a minute. I'll show you guys some pictures, but I had to do it for the video, so you know, whatever. Anyways, this is what the makeup is looking like right now. Guys, I am super, super impressed. Like, holy cow. Obviously my lashes, they need to come off. Like these are just, let me just take them off now. These lashes are ready to be taken off, but I have not touched up at all. Let me just start off by saying that. Obviously my lip color, you know, it faded. I ate, it's been a while. It actually didn't fully come off. I ended up wiping it off and just putting on like a clear lip balm because it just didn't look super great towards like the end of the day, like recently. But it lasted really, really well. I would say that lip color, you can get a good 3.5, 4 hours without having to touch up, which I think is freaking amazing for the price point and for it being a bold shade. I was so shocked. That lip color is probably my favorite thing that I tried, to be honest. The color, the formula, the way that it feels, it is literally the bomb diggity. You guys need to go get that. The eyeshadow is still in place. The brows are still in place. Like, I'm really surprised. I thought that they were gonna melt off my face. I mean, today was abs. I didn't do any leg day. Usually I sweat the most on leg day, but I was still sweating. I was trying not to like smear my makeup. I was like patting my face when I was like at the gym, but wow, the brows are still on. The foundation is still in place. I really like the face products. I think the foundation, the concealer, everything held up really well. I do have some tiny creases under my eyes, but I feel like, you know, that always happens with all of my concealers, but it doesn't look excessive. It's actually really, really pretty on the skin. A little touching up is really all that I need. On this side of my face, I feel like it does look a little splotchy, but I felt like it looked splotchy early on as well for some reason. I don't know. This is not really a good side for me. Like I said, the right side is my good side, but I still think it looks good besides that. Like, I don't have any major complaints. So all in all, I am very impressed with these products. I'm gonna give this brand a double thumbs up. If I had to rate it from like a 1 to 10, I'm definitely gonna give it like a 9.5. If I had to grade it, I would definitely say A- because for the price and just for how well they held up throughout the day, you cannot go wrong with them. So if you're gonna get a couple of things, I definitely recommend the foundation, the primer, the concealer, the lip product, and the blush. Those are definitely my standout products and the products that I think are definitely worth trying. So check them out. If anything, if you don't want to get as many things and you just want to get one thing, get the lip color, because I cannot believe how well this bright red held up. Usually bright reds fade and crack and they just look really bad after just an hour or after just drinking water or talking, but this, damn, that's a good lip product. So check out these products. Let me know if you guys have tried any of these as well. I would love to hear from you, and I would love to hear if there's anything else that I didn't try today that I should try from the brand. Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for all of your continued love and support. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was helpful, and that's it. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you very soon in a few days in my next one.